Another thing is called, what I'm doing is called trashing. This will be important whenever you're about to make a deposit into a bank or cashing a check right now. A lot of people was already did it like this. They won't have any money or accumulate any more money after Spectrum, so they won't be able to survive inside of Spectrum, so they can't go. I knew this girl, her name was X. She ran track for Campbellsville up on their certain coach. And so his name's Joe Stockton. You can look it up. She's like, she always remember this number on the back of here, all just because that she knew this dude who was a friend was a gang member, and she talked about at athlete type of situations and conferences at Campbellsville, and she was like, you know, I wish she'd do better, act better, and do this and do that, and I could have did things as an aged person myself and no help. Whatever contacts what I have, whatever I was, what it needed, didn't need them, but I might call them or something like that. This called trash was very popular. So like in between here and here, whenever you see a lot of people do it, the barcode is a personal number, what she needed, and I told her about how I could get money and make money and things what I could do, make a person be a celebrity, and I told her that I was the director, and I told her about the of growing pains, and I wrote it and things at this young, and I told you as a kid what I once believed was God's name was Fat. As a person was be in this game like it will be a person such as, I don't know, that we'll hold him up as way higher than Martin Luther King, so could put the name beside Adolf Hitler, and so he'll make things be like that believable for a kid what's next after him. And that's really truth that you're going to get over around the world. So she was believing me when I was telling her about a curl accountant and doing this and doing that, and how that curl accountant wasn't on the IRS paper in around, I guess, 2009. And so that number, what it was, she was always remember that number because if something happened to her friend in between him and her, that she had come over and he had believed when he seen this number that she was always be his friend, and she had come identifying in case something ever happened to him. So she said that's a number what she could always remember. And I was working in the community. I told you about holding down my blood. So I sat there and know that, you know, since she had another name, right, when she came to play for Campbellsville, her name wasn't really that, it was this. And so that she figured it'd be a good enough player because it was beautiful and made nobody believe it. But if you sat there and you lose this barcode, somebody can find it, pick you up for $500 fine littering between here and there. You know what I'm saying? They can find you in the computer with this number without even your name. So you've been in the hospital and Boost Mobile, you know what I'm saying? Because I'd be an authorized retailer. You can get the whole quote right here. There's another quote, you know what I'm saying? So that shoot DVDs for being cooperative. It's got to be enough money for you can live after Spectrum. So like you might want to get a better banking plan you could. Like I said, the banks, the reason why I taught her that is because like she was gonna get credit. Like I was telling you that the credit was issuing out, the banker was issuing out credit to people who he wanted to be rich. You can use it on basic another terms. And so once when he was doing this, she got lucky enough to be able to get credit in college, you know, and was be able to go through there, right, didn't have a job and wouldn't be able to pay, but as the agent, he could have gave her a job, he would have had those. And this got something to do with Tyco, because on a whole nother situation where I know this dude, he played for Kentucky, his name was Rafael Little, and I did too. I got to a conference with him at practice, and he knew I had these type of powers and even other powers what I could do, so he tried to beat me up. And he's got to beat me up and bend me up and look at my butt or something like that. So I got to be compliant about it, right? So I did what I did for him. I told him I didn't have any more powers. That's all the powers I had. And he told people he was a venture capitalist. I had to run for my life and be a Marine. And so that, whenever I know this other kid, it's one of my friends, you know, and he's like, I always remember this number. He was in a relationship with a girl and things like this and like it. In case something happens to you bad, like another gang violence situation, I'll be able to identify you and report it and tell people it was you, really, and they wouldn't be able to make your name be theirs any type of way. And so, I know a dude, his name Bill Bryant, he's a news reporter. He's like, I always remember this number. For the reason why it's there too, it's 028. That's my football number. 38 was my friend's. His name is Chandler McGowan. 42 was my sixth grade number. And 2003 is 03. I always remember this number because it's the last pack of cigarettes I smoked. So I thought about the kid, and that like I get the whole quote for this DVD a lot of times around for several different ages. And anything else you should just know. And I did this and I did that, and I was no dude named Stan Warren Huffman. And I told him I was used to be my roommate, so I told him I would make these up. I asked him if he ever smoked weed before, how to make him feel, because I was going to use it for inspiration to make my music. So I made this up like this and like this and like that. He told me he always remember this number. It might help him get a job or anything like that. Even wonder about it right in between here and there, because I didn't have credit, so the bank wasn't going to be an agent to me. And anytime that wasn't, that I was out there. And here's another pack where, yeah, here's the number. It's going to be 25 900 25 0500. It's going to be being like, you know, whatever it is, whoever knows what it's about. Here's a bag of Doritos for whoever it is, whoever knows what it's about. They wouldn't be a regular person that get Doritos. They'll be like, what's this number for, dude? The car you know? And they'll look up a computer and they'll completely say maybe anything was to say, but it's a real another direct meaning to it. It's got something to do with one of my friends. He's like, I always remember this number. And whenever I always remember this number, you'll know that probably I'll be able to can bank with a check if I got the money or curly. And I'll fill out my tax forms and whatever number I got to do with, I'll do it. But I got Dorsey's name in this, but he say I always remember this number, so they know it's a bet. I got another video let's go with it too. So I got this cup, and it's got two people that got to deal with, and like, on the compliance scale, what the dude, Raphael Little, was doing, he was like, you know, and there was a friend was like, I always remember this number. And the girl, what was right there on there, she said she'll remember number 2, because she said, if I see that number right there after you told me you can did this and this and did that and make that on there, I'll go over and make it be an agent for you with an agent and make some moves what I can make for you. But I won't be so many positive moves, but it's not that. It's just that I'm interested in a whole lot of other things what I do, like going to JCPenney and going to eat ice cream at Dairy Queen and things like that. And if a rap song comes on, I'll download for whatever it is I do, but you know, I don't be really heavy interested in the rap game. That's understandable. And she was like, I introduced her to this dude. He was a preppy dude, you know, of Caucasian descent, and that like, I said, he'll probably like you and go out with you. She said, be a joker with me because the dude looks sexy. And then I said, like, right, but he probably was like you. And then so they said, I always remember this number, and that I always understand, and that's what the other dude fan told me about this number, that whenever I was be a part of Kentucky, that like when I came here, that I always be accepted, no matter what they tell me, how hard to work, and how bad that I might get in trouble. I always be myself and know that nobody did discriminate against me in the South and Kentucky because of my ethnicity. And so did the girl. So I know this dude played my high school football team. He's like, I always remember this number, right? And I always know when I seen this number that didn't happen to a person who I knew, where I had enough money where I could help, or things what had happened outside when they touched that hospital bed, that something happened to them they caught disease or something like it. And then it's got something to do with Mr. Berkshire. He's like, I always remember when I see this right here, that you ain't gonna be lying about things what you say and things what you do communicate, because you can't go sit there and tell them lies and somebody won't be able to trick you like that. I always told the truth. See, I always told the truth in that situation right there. And that I don't want to think that I was out there let somebody treat you like that. When I was talk to them telepathically, to be treating you like that. It's gonna be on my phone, it's gonna be a thing on here, it's gonna be shaped that way. I'm posting videos on YouTube and things like that on your cell phone, the new one when you get it. Things like this one like that. You know what I'm saying? If you was try to do it, you know what I'm saying? You could probably sit there and do it. And that like, I told him things happen sometimes, man. It makes me be on the back end of the stick when, you know, I don't know why. So you can barely see it's gonna be an arrow right there. It's gonna flicker on. I don't know why it's not doing it. You can barely see it, but you saw it then. You saw the arrow, man. I shaped like this and like that. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing it right, you feel me? Cause it's hard for me to see something. See how I shaped to the right there? Like this right there, things happen, man. Puts me on back in that sticker right instead. And that once when Russell sees this can, they'll need you not to know the number because they'll always remember it, you know what I'm saying, and what it's for. And in case you was take it to the next level of court, you know, they might did that. Well, I told you this and that. Well, I walked up to a person, man, and I said, you know what I'm saying, but I had to seize opportunities I had in life. And so whenever I sat there I was like, once when you go in your house, you see me right here, I was gonna be $9 billion in there no matter what. You could take it to a baker, take it to another baker, hide it from your other baker, man, tell the other baker this and that, way it might work, probably more than likely you wouldn't get there. We ask you about it though, and we'll try to get you to put in the money with everybody else to see how they can make it grow. And it'll be a thing what you might want to do. And so you can see this right here is a number whoever it applies to, whoever it's about. For what I know, Columbia. Here's something whoever applies to whoever it's about. They'll know on this video. And I'm telling the truth about the things what I said. I'll tell them anything, man. I'll make your name be on here. But it's like I go in the store. You know you can't go over and endorse yourself like can't tell free. They'll wonder all year how you did that. They never would know. For anything, what? It's gonna be over if you were bringing me $30 million back, man. Same with this right here. About the FTC automatic machine, that's why that's there. It's gonna be a dude, he'll always remember this number. His name's Roger Williamson. It's gonna be 90 57 33 00. Stands for Gilbert Arenas 2 times, man. That was his football number. That's Ricky Princeton number. That's the name of his what dude I credited on, man. He was really good. His name was Terrell. Whoever this newspaper applies to, man, what you can need to know. There's a lot of people what do couponing, and it's got a lot to do with these. And so once when you see the coupon on there, man, you know they got an online place where you can go in there, get your subscription to have your coupons delivered to your mailbox. You know, you'll be started sitting over going house to house and door to door, you know what I'm saying, I get involved in this campaign, get my name out there like I did something before I become major in rapping. Like I did. You know, so check out smartsource.com for recipes and tips as well as more great savings, man. What's the odds you can get in here looking better than people who you was as? You know what I'm saying? So this dude right here is gonna be being like, you know what I'm saying, right here I told that to my Coach Sharp, if you walk past this line, you'll be right here, you feel me? And then you got this soda right there too, it's this RC, and I think that's what you did. They help kids with powers and things like that, so I'm fortunate enough, here's a 502 number, and it's gonna be like I can make your back didn't hurt and things like this and like that, so this how professional I was would come. And so I didn't really make so much money when I did that. Well, when I try to make so much investing in money, you always be rich when you get rich. Hang out with your friends or something. And so I knew this one kid was in my class, and I said, I'll endorse your name for you and my DVD was come out. If I make a rap, I was being sarcastic and ended up having to be a rapper really, man. His name was Austin Aurelio. You know what I'm saying? And it brings me to the next thing what I say. I'm throwing us in the trash, man. You know, so I could completely fill this out with the card where I got right there. The Mexican federal government will come and get you if you live. You know what I'm saying? And I made the card for a janitor one time in my school custodian. And I got the card, and there's a quote on there. He said, we're really needing money, but in case school get to something, well, they give it to you. I always have it. You can really get it. You know what I'm saying? Like this and like it. I gotta get another healthcare, almost like the bank. They work almost the same way. But even if you was created how you was created, you know what I'm saying? And it's gotta be that right there. It's gonna be the quote on the card, probably more than likely. Let's go. Told you I had the coach named Coach McCulley. And the situation with Kirk Kaepernick, whenever he had a girl who I told him things what I could do as an agent and manager. He was looking for an agent and manager, to the fact that I told him about the dude's name who I knew. You know, so that's gonna be the quote. On that one time, you'll know if it's 2 times or 3 times, stick out to you just like anything else stick out to you right here, right there. It's how. Once whenever, you know what I'm saying, I paid Kirk Kaepernick some money and things like that for being on the set. I was the director, and I didn't tell him none of my business, nothing like that. And I paid him. He had the 3 sisters club, and he didn't know so much about this and that and that. He didn't have an agent and things like that. I didn't screw him over his money, right? But I did make money because he signed the contract so fast and ran, needing any more money. He was gonna live when he lived, and before anybody had to evaluate after Spectrum was gonna happen, then he was gonna die, and he was gonna let be it about it. He wouldn't be interested in anything like this like it. So I sat here and I got these cups that had made these drinks be where I made them be at. And I know my friends got an agent at the bank and they could make agent moves for me at this point. So I made these drinks be where I could be, and they was better did a lot of drinks where they'll be at where I wasn't gonna go at, you know. And I did a couple tips too. Well, another dude dude's name wasn't gonna endorse what was playing running back for Campbellsville. You can look him up. 2009, and he was to get agents what was for him and sponsors what was a cap. You see, he was gonna see this big net, touring it like a mouse, and they was gonna endorse him, and then they was gonna be being like, we're gonna endorse you, and then we're gonna keep endorsing you, and the only reason why we're gonna keep endorsing you is because that we're gonna do, and that we're gonna show you what we can do, and that whenever you seen the DVD came out, that you're gonna know that we're gonna build a house with the dude's idea where you was in the compliance scam with a dude named Raphael Little, also known as Pete. You can call him Pete Garcia. And then whenever you guys will never confront him or fight him again to get what you could get and think it was Tyco when it wasn't Tyco, and it'd be something that leads you to think it was Tyco. The first part he said they having the part, you found out that he was lying, and you went back over, you tried to fight him. Then whenever I tried to fight him, you sat over and thought that like you could beat him anyways. I don't think you could. It's popular because you wasn't even from here. And then like we'll go far off where we'll go far off at. He'll only be in these segments and can't understand how far to get from here on the map from Jamestown to anywhere else. It's Jamestown, but it's only all the Jamestown which you can go to do the Russell's broadband. So then whenever you'll be living there, you'll got land and property, and you'll build one of these without anything getting in, and people can go in there and go back to the house and it'll be clean for as long as it can be clean. It won't last forever because Spectrum's gonna be there. Now you'll want me to come over there and move Spectrum how I can move it all the way to the facilities where you live at. All the way to the facilities where you live at, and whenever I move to the facilities wherever you live at, then you'll be big like you did it all for me for free, and you all endorsed me and everything went good for me in my life. Even when you made it major, you started endorsing me even when I didn't believe you, and now you started endorsing me, and I wasn't gonna do that no matter what, so I'm not, alright. You know, and so the person was like, I always believe you though when you say stuff, man, whatever you was doing in life, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? As long as I see this bottle right there, this much water and this number on there, I always believe you. And there's my name. I always believe him. I tell you that. And for the reason why. You know, so you got this bottle, whoever applies to, they always believe me. I talk to a telepathy like this and like that. And they always believe me no matter what. And then I got this right here, you know what I'm saying? I make money and drink it. It's a good thing. What's getting endorsed that's in my life right now where I am for my sponsors, because myself personally, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be another account, and then I got all accounts where I need all closed for bankruptcy, and they never can be open and nothing like that. Do the commercials, what it was be about, But you're gonna see it on the Chase thing in there on the computer on my business page. It's gonna be good for me because that, like, you know, like, it's gonna be good for me because that, you know, it's gonna be good for me because, you know, I'm now going to the party to be the starter party. I'm endorsing the party. And so it's gonna be good for me to see things where I was with see about closing the bank accounts, because it's gonna come all together on the one corporate share where I got a KJ-C, and that's what it's gonna do. And so you're gonna see this, right? Whoever applies to, what's name's getting endorsed on the back. It's gonna be 48 500 017777. Whoever's phone number, whoever's number 48 or 500 B's. You know what I'm saying? Whoever industry it was would be, and their name would be endorsed on my DVD, man. You know what I'm saying? For commercial airtime, like on the Super Bowl or something. And I knew this one dude, man, I think it was my cousin or something, he came over and hung out with me, and I told him I could did this, and I did it. I got it in my hand. You can look him up on Facebook and call him, man. It's gonna be numbers in the back of his second picture. What's the odds you sell store stuff in the store like this and like that? You can do that at that point in what, 1993. Can't gonna do it, buddy. It could be a store. Also, you gonna see some barcodes looking like this. They're important. I think they call it Armani. It's gonna be this right here, 3304. So it's gonna have on. They're gonna copy. You don't see too much where you see it before. You know, a lot of times where you see it at, but you see a pack of noodles, ramen noodles. They're gonna be in all of them. And so I was good third party at Louisville. Was gonna be at Louisville. I was playing football like I play for Kentucky, living my life. I live it like everybody wish they lived when they hear me say it and know if I did how they find out, won't go endorse it. And I was gonna be at Louisville, right? And I was gonna be running I was ran dope while I was gonna run that to where I was be after Spectral, you know what I'm saying, after I got the share. You know what I'm saying? And this how I picked it up, man. However, I picked it up straight like this. And I was gonna run that at the party, man. I was gonna be at the party. Somebody tell me I was fresh. You know, I showed you that book where I couldn't remember stuff for Warner, what they gave me. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to talk about the rapper, man. Sometimes we might well know we exit. I was gonna come in there with this right here. This is probably what the was be Drake. I was gonna have look how I was looking. Whoever's gonna bite me was gonna bite me to get fresh off me. I was gonna sit back and think about it, baby. Come in with this again right here. And then these gonna be popular and spoke at Louisville. That's why I was gonna have a pack of these. Bags, show up with something else red. You know what I'm saying? And like I was said, that's gonna be a pack of noodles where you get the inside flavor, the same thing as the buddy. And that they gonna probably manufacture those different. And I had this candy too. It came up on that, man. I just did. I know it might be weak, but fuck that, did I say? Then I had this coat, man. Dude, no, I put it somewhere because I told him the money would be there. That was on a person's campaign in the government. And that they gonna see it right here. The good loot was there. That feeling like I know the money's gonna be there for a person will take it or to back into the bank. Then this got something to do with the